Now let's look at the example 7. Find the monthly repayment of the loan, 120,000, reducing monthly over 20 years with 8.25% per annum, and the interest compounded monthly. So I highlight the important information here, and I'll represent that all in a timeline. Right, so the loan is 120,000. And it lasts for 20 years. 20 years, you have 12 months because your CPY, PPY are both 12. So it's 240 months. And they want to find the payment. And the interest rate will be 8.25%. CPY equals to PPY equals to 12. Right, so you know your end is 240. Your interest will be 8.25. Present value 120,000 positive. Payment is the unknown. Future value when you pay off the loan, that means finish 0. PY, CPY are both 12. Now let's look at the calculator. So I go to new calculator, then press menu 81. Right, this is 240 and the interest is 8.25. Present value payment unknown. Future value 0. PPY, CPY 12. And there you go. So why is it negative? Because that's the amount you have to pay right out of your pocket, 1022.48. So what would be the monthly repayment? So the monthly repayment convert the negative value to $, 1022.48. Now let's look at the second part. Now they ask what is the equivalent fortnight repayment. Now what is fortnight? Fortnight is basically 2 weeks. How do we get the answer? So first of all, you need to get the repayment from monthly to yearly. And from yearly, you divide into the fortnight accordingly. So I'll just go for B part here. So just now, you know that the payment is actually 1022.48. So your yearly repayment one year, how many months do you have? 12. So I times the value that you found. Let's use the calculator. 1022.48. Okay, so I just want to get the 2 decimal point. So I go up and then enter. So I have 12269.76. Okay, what is the fortnight repayment? 1 year, how many fortnight? Or how many 2 weeks there? So I use this amount that I found in a yearly payment divided by 26. There you go. This is the amount of your fortnight repayment. Let's look at C now. They say how much earlier? How much earlier is the loan paid off by making the fortnightly repayment And now what happened to the interest? It's compounded fortnight. That means your CPY is 26, right? And then your repayment is also fortnight. So therefore your PPY, CPY and PPY will be 26. So again, I'll represent the whole thing into a timeline. So you want to know how long, right? But then you know future value will be 0, you pay off. So present value, 120,000. And now your fortnight payment was what you found earlier, 471.91. 471.91. 471.91. And it continue. Right? So what is the unit here? This is fortnight. The earlier was months. Okay, so do take note. The earlier was in months. Okay, and for C section here is actually in fortnight. Right, so you want to know how long does it take. So this is the revised amount. No? Now the n is the value that you want to find here, and your I is as before, 8.25%, but now your CPY, I just put in red, CPY equals to PPY now is changed to 26. So interest same as before, 8.25. Present value 120,000. Payment negative because out of the pocket. Future value 0. PPY, CPY 26. So these are actually the change value. And also actually this one, I just put it into a red color so that you notice. Now let's solve using the calculator. So the variable n is the unknown. Payment, control delete, becomes negative 471.91. Do take note, your PPY, CPY now revised to 26. So what's the n value? So you found 519.05. What is the unit here? Because your PPY, CPY are both fortnight, so the unit here will be fortnight. Okay, so they ask you how much earlier. So how much earlier is actually the time saved. Right, earlier you spent 20 years. 1 year have how many fortnight? Altogether 26. Minus the one that you have found, 519 fortnight. I just do the rounding to 519. So this one is 520 minus 519. So you end up with 1 fortnight or 2 weeks earlier. So if you look at the result that you found here, is it a lot of time saved by increasing the frequency of the payment here, right? In this case, you see that the time saved is not really significant, it's only minimal, right? Why? Because if you're still using the same yearly repayment amount, even though you increase the frequency, the time saved here will be not really significant. And the conclusion here is actually under here. So the conclusion of the example 7 is actually under here on the previous slide. So if you increase the frequency of the repayment, it does reduce the life of the loan, but only a small amount. Why? Because if your overall yearly repayment remain the same. Okay, so if your overall yearly repayment remain the same, the life of the loan will be only reduced a small amount. So that means not really significant. So that is basically the summary on the examples 7 based on the answer that you found here.